Hi there, BookTube! My name is Christina and today I'm here to finally film my summer TBR. Yes, summer is here. How has it even happened? Well, we all know how, but this year was just crazy, and so being already at summer seems kinda surreal to me. But here I am with my selection of books that I plan to read in summer or hope to read in summer. And for this TBR, I went with my physical books and my audiobooks since I'm getting into the this flow of listening to books and I'm definitely enjoying it. So here I have audiobooks and physical books. Not probably not ebooks right now, because for those I still give myself the possibility to go on a whim and choose wherever. But for the physical books, let's start with the first one, and it's The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. This is a book that I own for quite a bit right now. I know that it's very well loved. The first one is very well loved. The second one, not so much. So I believe that if I will enjoy it, I will stop at the first one. And this is the story of our main protagonist, who is a nobleman, and he travels for this grand tour of Europe, and the concept of grand tour is very fascinating to me. I always enjoyed reading about it and just discovering what it is while I was studying, and it's pretty much this tour that noblemen tended to do when they were young as a way of educating themselves and just forming and creating their character and a way to become a proper man. So this is a story about it, but with a twist, because our main protagonist is, I don't remember if he is bisexual or he is gay, not sure about it, but anyhow, from what I know, this is kind of funny and witty, so I hope that I will enjoy it. This book kind of inspires spring or summer to me, but since summer usually is the season when I travel, this year I don't know, but usually I decided to go with this one, so it will be a way to travel without leaving home. So that's the first one. The second book that I have here is Ready Player One. Again, a book that I owned for the longest time, and this one I decided to go with because usually summer was always the season when I played the most, like on PlayStation and stuff like that. So I decided to go with that one because I hope I will love it. From what I remember about this book, this is a story of a boy who kinda goes on an adventure. All the traffic in the world right now, well, let's bear with it, goes on an adventure inside this virtual kind of game, I believe, and everything is kind of at stake, and he has to find something in order to win this game. And what I know about it is that it has a bunch of references about the 80s. So definitely a bit of an unusual read, but since I love concepts like, for example, Sword Art Online, as you know, of the anime and the light novel, I think that this one can be actually enjoyable for me. Next, I have a contemporary, and it's Crazy Rich Asians. I think that it's considered like adult contemporary, I believe. Not sure about it actually. But what I know about this book is that it's funny. It's about a kind of unbelievable situation in which a girl suddenly discovers that her boyfriend or fiance, not sure, is kind of crazy rich, like very, very rich, and it's full of drama, and it's just like watching a K-drama probably, or a J-drama. So I hope that I will love it. It seems like something that screams kind of summer to me, this kind of read, this kind of easygoing and funny and a little bit more dramatic. So I hope to love it, and unfortunately I hate this cover. I prefer much more the other one, but when I bought the book, it's a physical edition that, physical book that I bought in Amsterdam, I believe. So it's a memory too, but unfortunately there was no book with the original cover with like the face and the pink background. none of that, so I went with this one, and so I'll bear with it. But the funny side of it is that I will probably after watch the movie and discover who these people on the cover are. Next two are two fantasies, two books that you've already seen on my channel because I will be reading them for a readathon, and it's Furyborn, the first book in a trilogy, yes, the Imperium trilogy, and then News of Nightmares, the second in a duology by Laini Taylor. So these two are kind of chunkers, both of them, and I hope that I will enjoy them. They are fantasy, they are lovely. At least I know that this one is lovely because I love the first one. This, I don't know, I will discover, but it's kind of well loved here on BookTube, so I hope that they will give me what I'm looking for this summer. And now let's get to the audiobooks. So the very first one that I want to listen to is The Honeymooners. This is a well-beloved book here on BookTube. It's a contemporary romance, an adult contemporary romance, I believe, and this story seems just perfect for summer, first of all because of the setting, because it's set on the islands. I don't remember what kind of islands, but summery ones where people go for the after the wedding, they trip that you take after the wedding. I'm not sure how it's called in English right now, it doesn't come to my mind, whatever. And the story, the premise of it is that two characters, they kind of are on a wedding, so he has a brother and she has a sister. They hate each other, kinda, but unfortunately during the wedding there is a food poisoning, so at the end the sister and the brother who hate each other have to go there on the island as a honeymoon, that's how it's called. I'm so dumb sometimes. Yeah, on a honeymoon, and it's in the title. Yeah, pretty much. So they go there and they have to pretend that they are kind of married and they are a couple, and of course romance starts there. So it seems funny and easy, and I hope that I will enjoy it. The second, again, is a well-beloved, this time YA, contemporary romance, and it's When Dimple Met Rishi, and I finally will listen to the audiobook. This was a huge phenomenon here on BookTube some years ago at this point, and I've never read it, so summer just seems perfect because look at the cover, look at the colors, and it's about two young people who are kinda from an Indian heritage, I believe, and they discover that they're kind of engaged, and the girl doesn't want to be engaged, but she never met him, and apparently they meet but they don't know who is who, so there is space for misunderstandings and a bit of drama and probably a cute romance. Again, I have one more YA romance, and it's Stay Sweet. This one, I have to admit, I don't remember a thing, but it has like a nice clean track here, so it's summer. I mean, what else do I want? I don't know if I will enjoy it, but it was suggested to me by someone who left a comment on one of my videos, so since then I saved it, and I hope that I will love it. Then one more fantasy, and this one is actually a 2020 new release that is already available on Storytel, so I'm fortunate, yay! And I will listen to Raise the Sand. This is a standalone fantasy, which, as you know, is my favorite kind of fantasy because you have the whole story, you can just go into it and love it and enjoy the experience. So this, again, sand and this beautiful lion, it just makes me feel think about the desert, the fire, the heat, so summer. And it's kind of an adventurous kind of fantasy, and I hope that I will absolutely love it, because if I will not, it will kind of break my heart, because standalone fantasies are so rare, so that when we have them, I just hope that I will fall in love with them immediately. Then is a middle grade fantasy, and it's Love, Sugar, Magic, and this is the first one in a series, I believe, or a trilogy, and I wanted to read it for so long. It seems so sweet. I'm in love with the cover, pretty much, so I hope that I will absolutely enjoy it. There is magic, and middle grades, you know that it's like an age category that I really enjoy, so I hope that I will love this one too. And the last audiobook that I have is The Summer of Serendipity. This is a book that I discovered actually while I was on a trip in Tuscany in a bookstore. So I went there, I saw it, I took a photo, and then I discovered that I actually can listen to it on Storytel, so I will absolutely give it a go. It seems like a fluffy kind of contemporary, I don't know if it's chick lit, romance, not sure, but it's set in Ireland and I just want to enjoy the experience, go into it and listen and remember my vacations in Ireland, and I miss that experience so much. So this is one more book that I will go with, and then I will for sure read one more book, but right now I don't know which one, and you will discover together with me which one it will be in the next video, because I definitely want to give a chance to chunker. I mean, Furyborn and like News of Nightmares are kind of chunkers, but I want to go with a very big one, so I will select a bunch of them and I will like bring back to life my famous jar for picking out a certain book. So I will go with that one and I will decide what big book chunker brick will I read in summer 2020. And this is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm standing in a kind of bit of a strange position, but here are my jasmine flowers. The smell is just amazing. The sun is getting down, so soon I will be completely blind. I won't be able to see anything, so I have to end it here. But please let me know down below if you've read any of these books, if you've enjoyed them, or if you're planning to read them. Just let me know, and I hope that you will have an amazing summer full of good and lovely books. Just go for the things that really inspire you and make you smile, because it's the perfect moment for it. And see you soon in my next video. Bye! Ciao!